this where I had it? I don't know. I don't know if this is where I had it. Actually, the audio didn't turn off. I turned it off. And I didn't turn it back on. Alright. So let's bring up this bit again. Make sure our we're rendering now in the background, so hopefully we won't have any problems. We shouldn't. It should be fine. I've done it already like this. Okay. Alright. Alright, so all we have to do is let us kind of ride for a little bit. Alright, let's unlock from our character. Alright, so the only thing that I could see would be a bottleneck right now is logistics people. Because right now we only have one person kind of moving stuff around. So I'm just going to kind of keep an eye on some of these things, like target inventory full. That's fine. Like, I'm pretty sure this wood table is not being used. Like, we're not using wood anymore. In fact, actually, let's grab this person, take them off the table, and just put them right onto logistics. I mean, if we figure that it's going to be needed anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's take that in there. Alright, how about you? You full? Yeah, you're full. How about the other circuit thing? Who's the other guy that needs circuits? Where are the other circuits going? Whatever. I think he was just... Yeah, that's right. He was just gonna do the long walk to here. Yeah, I think it was that. Okay. Doing okay. Oh, interesting. The requirement is actually not the final product, but the modules themselves. Interesting. So it's not actually, we don't actually have to produce the product per week. We only need to produce the modules themselves. Interesting. Okay. Well, that we should be able to do. I mean, every 0.4 seconds, we should be able to produce them. Let's see what our average will turn into. So, yeah, now these things are being shipped. Oh, they're shipped ready, but the output still is not going into... See, now it connects. I think it's connecting... It doesn't connect when there's actually when there isn't actually a product available. I think it's probably unique to the outgoing zone. And it's a simple thing. Oh, why is this person holding batteries? Why are you moving batteries? See, there's multiple people here. Oh, what happened? Oh, Tarum, thank you for following. My update thingy on the left is not actually working. But I see I saw the comment in there. Hello, good sir. Oh, I'm doing well, and you? And you, Mr. Altarium? Or Miss Altarium, I don't know. Have you tried Good Company yet? So we're close, but we're not hitting 14, but we're at 10. We're at 10 modules per week. So I think if we make another one of these, and we don't need this wood bench anymore, so I think we can just throw that on there. As long as we don't need... We have 40 hours in it. Doing the campaign, yes. We are on the 3rd level, and I haven't quite realized until when I started today that these trophies are actually tiers for each of the chapters, and I just kind of been working on them. I'm not normally a completionist at all, but I've been interested in kind of growing the factory, like as incrementally as the campaign has been progressing. I'm originally a Factorio player, so I'm finding the sort of step-by-step goals being generated for me rather than me having to make stuff up for myself to like my own goals. Like just absolutely overwhelming. I just want to keep doing it. Have you finished the campaign yet, Materium? I gotta move my little pad thing. Sorry. True, I did that too, completing all the trophies. Oh, you did? Okay. So then I know it's possible. Yeah, like the first two campaign levels, I ended up just doing that because I thought it was just part of the campaign. And I didn't realize until I started this morning, or not this morning, but this evening, that it actually was just like random trophies. But I've kind of been doing it now. All right. Yeah, we're making a lot of money now, but okay. So we need to increase our. All right, I think we can get rid of this stuff because we can't actually research anymore. Boop boop. And this one. That's right. We put the guy in logistics, so we should be able to just kind of do stuff now. Wait until the end of free play. What it has, yeah. And doing the challenges right now. Cool. That's fun. I mean, it offers something for you to come back to. That's great. Alright, so this is gonna have one of... Yeah, I guess I'll... So, I don't know how your experience has been, Aterum, but I am really, really trying to find a reason to use corner shelves. And I start with corner shelves, but then I ultimately just wind up just converting it to a regular small shelving rack. Pretty much like every time. Alright. I'm gonna try it, like right now I'm gonna try a corner shelf. I don't know if I'm gonna end up sticking to it, but... Alright, so you're gonna do these, and you need a small register bank. Okay. So let's grab another electronics bench. And you're gonna be producing these. Alright, these guys are gonna be walking for quite a while, but... who knows? Maybe they'll be okay. Actually, I think we can fit another table in there for more plastic. Yeah, well, actually, plastic doesn't seem like it's being a bottleneck for anybody. It's been amazing. Amazing devs. Yeah, on Twitter, they seem to be pretty active. Do they have, like, development streams or something? I'd be interested in kind of watching that, actually. Alright, so... How about this guy also deliver to the shelf? Because all three of these guys need plastics anyway. Okay, so... They're gonna be doing a long walk to here. Electronic parts. That's okay. And also circuits. A long walk for circuits. Okay, we've got plastic circuits. That's right. So you're gonna output to this shelf, and you're gonna output to this shelf, and you are gonna get the small register banks from there and the small circuit thingies from there. All right, those guys are happy. And let's see, we'll just drop this off in the same location for the tier 4 thing. Alright, so 3 more people. Wow, we're already up to 50. Corner shelves are useful for small spaces, and if you put it right next to a working station, the employee doesn't spend time walking. Yeah, I mean, again, I kind of start that way, and then I end up like reorganizing things and just putting them like kind of on either side of each other, like adjacent to each other, and then I just put in the regular small shelf. or end up expanding, and then the small shelf ends up being the thing. It sometimes makes streams playing the game. Oh, cool. But they are very active on Discord. Oh, yeah. Yeah, alright. So I gotta find them on Discord and join them. I have a few development channels that I'm following. I think GTFO is one, and I can't recall. I'm not very active on them. Yeah, I'm not very active on them myself. Oh, and Astroneer I was following for a little bit. Then it went 1.0, and then I don't know, I guess I just lost interest after that. Okay, 3 more people. Simonides. Okay, alright, you're gonna be hired. Welcome to a novice company. And oh, your brother or husband, go ahead. You're gonna be producing circuits. And let's see, Popescu Azals Sanchez. Oh yeah, we need another Sanchez in the company, so you're gonna be here. Alright, so this should pretty much get us to our module goal. So 40 hours. Have you played, have you tried Factorio? Alterum? I have hundreds of hours in Factorio. I feel like this game, if you've played Factorio, I feel like this game has the solution that Factorio desperately needs. Look at that, we're already at 12 for their average. 12, 11, oh, we're creeping. 13? We have to hit 14. Yep, there it is. Very good. It seems like only yesterday we were tinkering with those dinky calculators. Now look at us. Oh yeah. Those dinky calculators. Onwards and upwards, let's try to earn at least 10,000 Gs per week with pocket computers that have a market appeal of 4 or more. Oh, we should be able to do that. I'll leave you to it for now. I've been asked to attend some workshops to share accomplishments with other entrepreneurs of good county. We actually should be doing that right now. Just gonna fast forward. I have, yes, I've completed the game twice. Yeah, Factorio is amazing. My fun story for Factorio is I got really into it again at some point, and I started replaying my 90-hour save file, and I put in like a whole weekend into it, and I committed, I wanted to commit to like a whole week where I just left the game running on my computer and just see like what would end up failing. And the first day, like during lunch, I remote logged into my computer from when I was at work for lunch, and I go in there and like half my factory is destroyed. I'm like, oh no, oh man, that's like 30 hours worth of work in the second phase to the factory. But I left it because I wanted to commit to it, and it wasn't fully destroyed, but when I got home after the next like 5 hours from that, it was definitely destroyed. It was devastated. But I just kept going with it, and that was really fun. I found the hole. I found what the weakness point was, and what it was, if you're interested, was I left one of my research going for the artillery shells to increase the range, and that morning the artillery range increased. That research went through. So then they all started activating, right? And I mean, when it goes up again, it exponentially increases its range, right? So I had 3 times that the expected, or the amount of attacks that I've been getting consistently, and I guess it was just enough to break through the walls. And that was really fun. So, earned per week. I guess we just have to wait for a week here. Wow, the money's really flowing out now. Or coming in. Yeah, Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I mean, it was a bit of a letdown, of course, because I lost like probably, I didn't lose 20 hours worth of work because I had robotics, so I had to move like 1,000 robots over to rebuild the place. So I mean, it really wasn't that bad, but it was definitely really fun. It's a good way to like find the weak points. So Arterum, I have a question for you. Since you have 40 hours in this game, something that I haven't quite figured out yet is if you grab some of these basic resources that come from the incoming, so any of these components here, if any of those things in your from that list go into your inventory and you don't have a chance to actually place it in here, it's like you can't replace it. You can't get rid of it. I mean, you just have to kind of keep an eye on available space, and sometimes you'll be able, like right now I can drop in 30 some in there, and now I only have 5 in my inventory. But if that didn't happen, it would just sit in my inventory forever, because these things, you can't actually sell these things back, it seems. If I plop these in here, maybe the circuits will sell and the memory would sell. And maybe the batteries will actually sell too, because there's something you craft. But these have been sitting here for as long as I've been trying to do this. Just curious. Alright, so you guys need matrix arrays. Inventory full, except for matrix arrays. So it looks like it's just a bottleneck for matrix arrays here. Basic items don't sell. Okay, so that more or less confirms it then. That confirms my expectation for that. You can use a garbage container if it's already unlocked at that level of the campaign. Oh, a garbage container. That kind of sucks. It's a little wasteful. But I guess that, you know, that works. It's an answer. Let's see, a pedestal. Logic point. Okay, it looks like it's not actually unlocked yet. Okay. Alright, well, it will be eventually, I'm assuming. Why hasn't this flipped yet? It's Wednesday. Earn 10,000 from pocket computers that have at least this market appeal. Okay, hold on. Oh, the market appeal went down. Oh, the market appeal changed. Now they want more processing power. Okay. Alright, so I think what we'll do is go ahead and edit this. And it's going to be the MK3. And we're just going to increase the memory. Or no, that needs processing power. Darn, because I know we're already doing memory. So, alright, that almost gets us there. It's 4.5. The quest is for at least a 4, and we're at 4.5. Ship it. Alright. Boom. Alright. So stop what you're doing. You're gonna do. Alright. You'll make one more. Can I move you? Yes. Move you? No. Alright, so we'll move you in just a moment. Oop. Okay, so now they both need. Let's see. Okay, let's go take this out so that we can place Mark III in here. Not unlocked yet, but it'll be in the logistics tab, I think. Okay, cool. Alright, so our demand is 2 simple circuits, so we could convert our extra memory module to just produce more simple circuits. I think we're just going to do that. Alright, so you need regular circuits. I don't think these can actually make circuits, so let's go ahead and Bulldoze. Bulldoze. Wait, we didn't have to do that last one. Man, I really wish undo was in this. Alright. So... I suppose it doesn't matter. We'll just put this over here and just put our tinker table over here. Okay. So you're gonna produce circuits and oops, logistics. You're gonna go there. Okay. Let's go over there and clear out that inventory. Okay. Alright, so you oops. You're gonna make simple circuits. And your output is gonna go into the simple circuits, the same simple circuits shelf. And you're gonna get your regular circuits from the corner shelf. And your electronic parts are gonna come from all the way over there. And unfortunately, yeah, it's a long walk. Actually, we can actually move this table right here. I think that'll work, and we'll just flip this around. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so plastic go there, metal will go there. Okay. And let's bring up our move. Boop. And pop that in the corner. Grab this guy, rotate, boom. Now these guys are going to be sharing the space. Okay, so Mr. Phillip, you're going to be producing simple circuits, and you're going to be doing this, and you have a job. I guess everybody's got a job. Wait, not this lady. Right, you're just gonna go to logistics. Okay. So that should satisfy your simple. It should. We'll see it, but it should. Fingers crossed. Okay, so I see the other bottleneck here is gonna be the matrix array. Okay, let's just throw another tinker table here. And it's gonna be a matrix array. Okay, so you're getting your electronic parts from there. Okay, electronic parts. Your circuits are coming from here. Okay, and your LEDs are coming from here. Really? No. Okay, it's coming from here. Cool. Oh, wrong way. Boop. Alright, and then your outputs is gonna go where everybody else is going. Alright, and let's grab Miss Sanchez, or Mr. Sanchez, I can't tell. You're gonna go there. Okay. Cool. And I guess we can convert the factory up here into the new blueprint. Alright, so what was our addition? So we have our one more simple circuit. Okay, but we're coming from MK1. This is the MK1 factory. So we have okay. Oh, okay. This is the MK2 factory. Yeah, MK2. Okay, cool. That should actually be a little bit easier. So we only need to increase our simple, and everything else should be okay. But our bottleneck would definitely be the simple. Alright, so we might just put some simple over here. What does a simple want? Circuits and those things. So we have circuits there, but it's definitely hitting its limit. And I suppose actually this is overproduced. These circuits are definitely overproduced. Maybe we can just have the logistics people move some of the circuits from out here to not there. Maybe to this one. There's 2 slots open. Okay, so we'll just have somebody do that. And we'll just have somebody move these circuits to here. It's a pretty short trip. But this should reduce the trip for the simple circuit people. Alright, so you are going to get your circuits from here. And I suppose electronic parts will also go here, and then you'll grab your electronic parts from there. Okay, so simple circuits are for the final product. Let's just double up. Okay, so you guys can get your simple circuits from there or the other location, whichever has them available. Okay. Alright, so we can throw in another one of these. And you're going to be simple. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing again. Without pausing. And... oh, not you. And your output will go there. Okay. Cool. Read your description. You're a game designer? Yes. My day job is game designing probably 30-40% of my time. The other 70-60% of my time is like art stuff, 3D, 2D kind of things. So this channel I want to be eventually. I'm thinking right now I'm kind of have it scheduled out to be May, focusing in Unreal 4, and I want to make games, like just random game kind of stuff. Hey, we did it!
A good day for good companies. More in the news. These are hard times for CEOs.
Look at that. We did all the
this
things.
One just scraped by.
Yeah, so it was gonna be probably May, and we're gonna make some 2D games, 3D games. I don't know. I have a game I've been working on off and on for the past 3 years. So I think I'm gonna start with that until I start feeling comfortable streaming and also game development stuff, and then we're going to start moving into like, you know, chat goes, hey, let's make this, and we can kind of generate ideas together, and we can just see if we can figure out how to make it work. Let's see, that's cool. I just started learning stuff for game dev last week, and Unity though. Oh, cool. Oh, Unity is great. I personally, I've gravitated towards Unreal because in my day job we already have a few Unity people, so I just kind of picked up what we were kind of missing at work, so that's how I got kind of into that. Oh, wrong button. Okay. Yeah, but Unity is pretty good. We've shipped a few projects using Unity, probably equal between Unity and Unreal. Alright, let's see, what is the next one? I'll talk more about game dev stuff when it gets a little bit closer. I try to talk about game dev things as I play games, as things kind of come up, if I feel inspired to, I guess. Or if people ask, or whatever. I don't know, I'm kind of playing it by ear, it's kind of new for me. Yeah, alright. So, returning to the Fluffy Vortex. A Fluffy Vortex arcade, it makes your fingers twitch as you recall countless Furies gaming sessions at its creaky cabinets. What if you could honor those memories? What if you could create a game dev in these halls that your 13-year-old self would have relished playing? I didn't do a lot of arcade stuff when I was growing up. I really like to learn some more about game design. It's something that I think I'm missing in my skills. Yeah, game design is really, really fun. Out of like the art and game development and stuff, game design is just one thing that I just can't let go. Some things that I found really inspiring and are a lot less technical is a book called Designing Games. Let me look it up for you real quick. It's made by, or it's written by the RimWorld's developer. Let's see. And it just came up, and then yeah, Designing Games: A Guide to Engineering Experiences by Tynan Sylvester. Constantly step on my shoelaces naked on the do there. Yeah, Tynan Sylvester, you already had it. Yep. Yeah. I'm like halfway through it, but I like that it's very ambiguous. There's definitely some things that are pretty definite, but the writing style for me is like, it feels very open. You can kind of take some of those ideas and kind of run with them. Also, Game Maker's Toolkit. Game Maker's Toolkit on YouTube, it's phenomenal. Let's talk about something that's inspiring. His channel is really exciting. I get goosebumps. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. What the heck are you doing here? You darn kids are always making a mess of the old place. I'm calling the cops. Relax. We're no vandals, mister. Oh, well then. The name's Laser. Laser. Wow, Bob Laser. I owned this place, the Fluffy Vortex. It used to be the finest arcade hall around, but just look at it now. So I heard. I am Carrie Goldfield, business consultant. I'm here with my client to help Good County's economy booming again. An admirable quest, Miss Goldfield. And your client? Wait, I recognize you. You practically live here as a teen. You held the all-time highest score in Alien Overlords, right? Look at you now. You look like you mean business. What do you want with the Vortex? We're hoping to honor the spirit of this place by establishing a game device manufacturer here. Ah, you mean those new fangled gadgets my neighbor kids get so hyped over? Well, I guess I'm happy the Vortex is being granted an extra life. We're trying. However, our current model, the React 5000, isn't exactly a top seller. We need to check the game device market and see what we can do. I think setting a discount is our only real option. Decrease the React 5000 price in the market panel until we have a positive market rating. That should reinvigorate sales. Ooh, cool. Started watching that channel too. Yeah, definitely sink your teeth in that channel. He has a really good one for RimWorld if you haven't watched that one already. Yeah, that one was really inspiring. It really kind of it got me to think about games as experiences a little bit differently. It kind of got it's a big contrast from thinking about games as far as a feature list or kind of manipulative environments, kind of like how these games are. And these games are great for the little mechanic-y things, but it's interesting. RimWorld, I avoided it for a long time because of the art direction. Oh, thank you for the chat. It's 1 a.m. over there. Yeah, see you tomorrow. I'll be starting at 6, same as today. Good chatting with you. Have a good night. Cool. All right, so we got to provide a discount. All right, game device, expected features. Ooh, what's that? Display fidelity at 10. Processing power at 10. Battery life, power supply capacity of the product. Wow. Oh, wow. That is definitely a Game Boy Advance SP. I mean, it's the wrong buttons, but wow, that's definitely a Game Boy Advance SP. Nothing against it. I mean, that was a great system. So, oh. So the price is part of the market appeal? But the market appeal is already... Oh, I see. So the market appeal is extremely low because the display fidelity is really low, the processing power is really low because it's 0.6 out of 10, which is insane. Let's pause it. I guess we're at net positive though. So as we drop the discount down, the market rating goes up because the price becomes more appealing. Gotcha. Oh, the features are 0.2. 0.6 is the minimum? Okay. Wow, this product sucks. Alright, so the quest is for how much? Sales are going up, well done. We haven't done anything. Oh wait, we did, because we did this and it's happening in real time, and we didn't pause it. Alright. Okay. So that's a hot ticket nowadays, is it? No more arcades. I liked my old machines better, but that's how things evolve, I guess. Progress sometimes means we have to stand on the shoulders of those that came before, Mr. Laser. We couldn't be doing this without your gaming groundwork. But speaking of progress, we need to put some effort into research to make sure our game devices can keep up with the changing market demands. Oh, my shoe keeps untying. It's just fully untied now. Alright. Multitasking. Your gadgets become obsolete that quickly. That's a shame. Yes, markets tend to cycle through different phases. We always need to be one step ahead of our competition. Alright, did it. With that in mind, I suggest we research the enhanced battery cell module. Makes sense. Running out of juice while finishing off an end level boss sucks big time. They must be talking about the Game Gear. Oh, unlock the screen. Alright, so what are we working with here? Oh yeah, look at the little cabinets. Is this like a storage area? That's interesting. See, somebody just jumped in. Welcome, welcome. Don't feel pressured to chit-chat or anything. Feel free to hang out or whatever. We are on a campaign number 4 now. Okay. So, what are we just started this one actually. Alright, so what's the game starting us with? Alright, so there's the Game Boy Advance SP. Okay. And we have a big shelf right here. Let's see. Who's connected to this? Oh, the buy. Okay. Alright, so what is involved with the... Oh, wow. That's a good use of space right there. Alright. Let's see here. Oh, that's a shameful use of space. They could have at least, like, you know, put this over here and, like, flip this around. At least, like, make it a nice little box, but... Eesh. Alright. So... Alright, so we got simple circuits, LED arrays, and a single cell battery. Do we actually have to produce this? I want to produce something else. Alright, so research desk. Okay, so we are currently... We're 81% through researching this. Oh, look at that! Monophone speaker. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. Programmable circuits. Then what are these? I see, there's just logic gates. 7-segment display. Double battery stack. Okay. Enhanced battery cell. Alright. Alright, so you're gonna continue that. We have plenty of research. It should be able to finish in time. Not in time, but it should finish with the resources we currently have available. Okay, so... Analysis desk. Alright, so where are you getting your stuff from? I see. So, oh, you just have everything coming from here, but no inputs. You just have everybody going out into these things. Okay. So it kind of looks like, all right, so this looks like this stuff was just brought in here for us to use to develop our research stuff with, or whatever our objectives are. Okay. All right, so I guess we'll just finish this research here and get the next quest. Fast forward a little bit. Ooh, milestone reached. Okay, so you pop in a battery and boom, your gadget is upgraded. Gamers can smash through another dungeon or two and the market is happy. Well, that's one way to put it, yes. Though, we'll also need to set the right price. We need to design a new blueprint using at least one enhanced battery cell module. I've estimated we need to produce at least 20 of the new game devices. Go ahead, let's level up. Nice. Alright, let's get to developing that. Alright, so let's grab the React 5000 and let's do, we're gonna call this product React 5001, obviously. A beeper. Huh. Cool. Alright, well that's not a requirement, so minimal. Minimal. It's all about minimal. Alright, we're just gonna put in this one thing. I don't want to put it in one thing. What else can we do? Market appeal is still awful. I don't want to add a discount just to offset that terrible market appeal. So what else can we improve? I don't want to make too many different components. Maybe we can just do a LED array and get rid of the regular. We can stick this up here, take this over here. Let's see. Let's get rid of this battery. I don't want to do multiple batteries here. Market appeal is still the same. Actually, just out of curiosity, if we put this in here, I know the value goes up. Oh, it does one whole market appeal point. Gotcha. So, I'm not sure how hard it is to make these. But we get the same value out of the single cell battery. So just for now, let's go ahead and just leave that in there. And let's see. So for circuitry, let's see here. Oop. So this would take us to the processing level that we want. Let's get rid of this real quick. Man, I really wish you could mirror. Alright, so we could just move this over and... Oh wait, where were we gonna do this one? So hold on. We'll get there. Watch this Tetris master at work. Alright, so look at that. That looks good. Okay. Let's see. I really don't want to data display, processing, and battery. Okay, so battery is good. I don't want to overcomplicate this. Let's see, what is needed? Single cell battery, chemicals, and plastic parts. So we have to produce these anyway. So right now, oh, chemistry table and tinker table. That's probably what's going to be introduced in this little section here. Let's see. All right, so processing could increase. So we got rid of the processing or the simple circuit, so we can add that. That gets us right to there. So if we increase our display with an LED, that gives us a fantastic market appeal. Alright, so we have 61,000. I think we'll be okay with that much money to produce this product. I think this is going to be kind of hard to produce, and we're going to be spending a lot of time, probably the rest of the time tonight, producing this one unit. Alright. So, if we got rid of this, 4.0. We got rid of this 4.0. I think this is pretty much the minimum. So the battery pack, what shape is this? Oh. I'm only curious about the battery pack just because it doesn't require so much. You could just produce this independently without, you know, having to have two tables. Well, I suppose it's the same thing, and you use less chemicals. So it's actually cheaper to make. Okay. All right. So do we like 5001? Ship it, Gesture Jack. Thanks. I agree. Just ship this. Boom. Game Boy Advance 5001. We are ready to go. Okay. Jaster Jack, how are you doing? Good to see you back on. Alright, so... what's the first step here? Alright, so we have simple circuits. We have LEDs. We have a plastic case. I don't think we need those things. What kind of case is this using? Why can't I look at that? Oh, crud. I suppose I can see it here. Alright, let this guy finish and we'll switch over. Oh, that's so cool, my your SP, yeah. Mine was blue. Oh, we made it so much worse, look at that. That's a massive change in operations here. Alright. Well, I suppose we asked for it, didn't we? So, plastic case. That's something we were already producing. We're just going to focus on producing one per, like, phase. And then we'll think about the gasp. Oh, that's good. Gasp, G-A-S-P. That's so good. But you don't need the boy in it. It's the game SP. Gasp. That's good. I like that a lot. Alright. So we are already producing plastic. We are producing simple circuits. And we are producing LEDs. We need to produce one more LED. And we are still producing single cell batteries. So we can ignore single cell batteries. You still have yours. Black with a good backlit. Still one of my favorite handhelds. When you say good backlight, I'm assuming you're talking about the new Gasp, because they had the ice blue. The black I thought was the original one. Yeah, it was like an ice blue, pink. Actually, was it just ice blue and pink? Or the one with the brighter screen? I can't remember. I think I got rid of my older one and I kept the one with the brighter screen. Okay, so let's just throw in, for now, let's just throw in one more LED thing. Just kind of keep it as a note, because we're gonna need to build that anyway. Okay, oops. Alright, so we have two LEDs, one to satisfy the LED matrix. So let's go ahead and make an LED matrix. What's the timing on LED arrays? 10 seconds. Okay. That takes forever. Oh, we can make LED arrays with this too. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Get rid of this. And you're just gonna do something else. Really want a hotkey for move. Alright, we're not gonna bother with organizing it. The second gen, yeah, that's the term. I don't know why I forgot the term for it. 2G. Black with red, black and red from what I remember. I remember getting red, changing my mind, returning it, and getting black. Get me up to speed. What's going on here? All right, so what is happening here? This game is called Good Company, and naturally, we called our company a Novice company. Why is my screen moving like that? Okay. This is a Novice company. Welcome to a Novice company. So this is a very Factorio-like game, but instead of creating machines that operate for you, you hire employees. So right now we have 13 employees. We just started this mission basically, and you set up little tables for them to do some jobs. Like this one is a single cell battery production. We have circuit board, we have simple circuits, plastic cases, and a simple case. Like a simple case is like a prerequisite for plastic case. LED production is like a prerequisite for the LED matrix, and all these components get assembled in an assembly table, and that the component or the product that you're developing is based on a blueprint that you can edit, and that's what we edited over here. So we can put each of those components as little Tetris pieces, and we can design them based on the particular case that we chose. So just to show you, I can create a new blueprint. We're going to make a game device thing. They give you, this is the campaign, so it limits what kind of products you can create. There's going to be a we're gonna move on eventually. We're gonna get on to a freeform thing. I definitely want to do the free mode, the free play mode before I stop streaming this one. Anyway, you can do like pocket PCs and calculators, and in this case, a game device. So you can fit it in a plastic case, a wooden case, and a metal type case. You can see there's different materials that are required for it. So I can change this again. So we're going to create this product real quick, and you can change the casing. So this is the shape or the platform that you can use. Yeah, Game Boy Micro. This one kind of resembles that shape. But you can change the type of case material, and it changes the pattern that you have to work with. So a metal case is this, wooden case, and a plastic case. I would say, personally speaking, unfortunately, these are upgrades from each other. But they also offer a few different parameters, so they each have like their own sort of drawbacks. So like a wooden case gives you economical or ecological footprint, fragility, but it's heavier. And metal, it's a lot heavier, it's way less fragile, and apparently it's good for heating. And then plastic, it's really bad for the environment. Its fragility is the same as wood. The weight is, I guess, not a problem. And the noise pollution, I'm not sure what the noise pollution means. Maybe because it rattles, I'm assuming? Or maybe it rattles less? I don't know. Anyway, so you can build a, you can pick a case you can start off with. So in this case, we'll just go with wooden. So these are components that you can research. So you can research for better LED screens and more data storage and more circuitry, and you can increase your battery performance. And on the right side here, these are the expected features of the market. So this is where the game like really explodes. There's actually an economy system in the background where it has like a fictitious consumer, and these are their demands. And in order to have market appeal, you have to meet their demands. And the demands depends on how long you've been producing and selling that particular type of component. In this case, it's because of the campaign. But when you do the free play, it's going to be based on how many times you've sold the game device. So as the market goes on, weeks go by, months go by, the market's going to go, hey, we want a better gaming device. We want more battery life or processing or whatever. There are some weird things, like the campaign we just came from, we made pocket PCs without batteries. It seems that the products are limited to 3 at the moment. I'm assuming it's to reduce complexity. It didn't really make sense, but we kind of just, it's whatever. It works. In this case, we do have batteries, so like just to show you a few things. So like a single battery is this little corner piece. Battery stack is this long obnoxious thing. And then the enhanced battery is 3, so we can blow everyone's minds with the battery life. The market demand is only 0.6, but we can easily produce 0.9. However, this is really hard to produce because now we have a table for single cell battery, that's 1 employee. Enhanced battery cell, this has a prerequisite for, if you can read that, single cell batteries. So that means we have 2 tables for single cell batteries now, and plastic parts. So that means we also need somebody for producing plastic parts. So that's 3 now, just for these 2 components. And this guy also needs, this is only a table, it just needs some raw materials. So this is 4 people to produce just the stuff. And then you can add a matrix display to increase the resolution. So now this is a value of 0.4, and do like a LED array here. So now we're hitting just the market demands. I've learned that you really only need to hit the market demands. That's it. So if you max these things out, the market appeal will be at a 5. You just have to be really careful with how many different types of components you include in this thing. So 0.4, and I think this one's not going to fit. So maybe get rid of that. And I'm just curious now. So 0.4 out of 0.6, that's not going to work. I can replace this one with one of these. So 0.4, and then one of these, and then I'm thinking a simple circuit. And there you go. Market appeal of 5. And we just have to name it, because right now it's new blueprint. I don't know, should I make this one? Is this one actually easier? I don't know. Alright, so these are the raw materials. 10, 24, 85, and 3. This needs more stuff because of the wood. So it would be 1 extra table. Same amount of electronic parts. Less plastic. Less metal. Same amount of chemicals. So... Oh, but the requirement is that this battery has to be in there. Do we have that in there? Yes. So 2 types of batteries, 2 types of circuits, 2 types of LED. This is pretty challenging, I think. You could fit the Z and T, just need to swap places. Never mind, you got it. Yeah, the delayed chat, it's fun, right? Yeah, I've like kind of building a habit of going burr, 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 communication, and then moving on for a moment, and then like periodically going back to check. It's a little strange. Like both the chat and the entertainer, if you will, have to kind of have that practice. A beeper. That's fun. Okay. Serious time. Alright, so is this better? Did we stumble across something that's even better? It's actually the same. It's exactly the same. The part that's different is the case it's in. Okay, so they're the same. Discard. Cool. Alright, we're gonna stick to plastic. Sorry, Jaster Jack. Yeah, so Pocket PCs and stuff like that, and they all have different style cases. It's pretty neat. Yeah. And the research, you actually have to research stuff. I'll show you this real quick. There's different tiers for each category. So these are different types of batteries and LED things. So this is like one over here. Yeah. Oh, monophone speaker. Memory register array and memory bank. Whoa, it's a whole bank. Okay. I don't want to worry about that right now, though. Alright.